Okay, so this deep dive is going to be a tough one. This is a deep dive into the story of David Harris.
Sounds intense.
Yeah. So David's ex-wife, Sarah, had some pretty out there beliefs, about science and medicine and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Even before their daughter Emily was born, it was causing a lot of friction between them.
Makes sense.
Yeah. But then, when Emily arrived prematurely and with a weakened immune system, things just got so much worse between them.
Oh, wow.
Emily was born really small and fragile.
Oh, man.
And David was so relieved when doctors finally said Emily could get vaccinated. He thought it was a major step to protect his daughter's health. But Sarah, she was totally against it.
Oh, I see where this is going.
Yeah, their clash over this vaccination thing just reached this boiling point. David felt he had no other choice but to take legal action.
Oh, wow.
It wasn't about diminishing Sarah's role as a mother or anything like that. He just wanted to make sure Emily got the medical care she needed.
Right, right.
The court battle was really hard fought, but in the end, David won. The court ruled that Emily should be vaccinated. This decision, as you can imagine, just made Sarah furious.
Yeah.
But despite her anger, Sarah insisted on taking Emily to get the vaccinations herself.
Uh-huh.
She said it would lessen the emotional damage for Emily and prevent the doctor from poisoning her, according to Sarah at least. David, just wanting some peace, reluctantly agreed.
Wow. What a situation.
For a short while, things seemed to calm down.
Oh, good.
Emily even started attending a private school specifically for kids with compromised immune systems. A school David worked incredibly hard to afford, by the way.
Wow.
And this school required all the students to be vaccinated.
Okay, got it.
But then this fragile peace was shattered when Emily got really sick
Oh, no.
with chickenpox.
But she was vaccinated.
Exactly. That was David's first thought, too. How on earth could she have gotten chickenpox if she had been vaccinated? It didn't make sense.
Yeah.
While Emily was at the hospital, scared and vulnerable, she told her dad the truth.
Oh, boy.
Sarah had never taken her for the vaccinations.
Oh, wow.
Instead, she'd been using, in her words, special oils and salts, and even went so far as to forge vaccination records to trick David into thinking she was following the court order.
She forged medical records.
Yeah, David was completely crushed. He realized those forms he'd gotten were fake. The doctor's signature was forged, and Emily had been exposed to all these preventable diseases this whole time.
That is just awful.
David was enraged and heartbroken. He immediately contacted his lawyer and started gathering evidence. The forged vaccination records, text messages, statements from the doctor, it all pointed to Sarah's deception.
Makes sense.
His lawyer told him this was a very serious offense with potentially major legal consequences for Sarah.
Yeah, I bet.
David wasted no time filing for emergency custody of Emily.
Of course.
This set off another huge legal battle with Sarah.
I can imagine.
As the legal proceedings went on, Sarah's behavior got even more erratic. She became paranoid and started accusing David of trying to poison Emily with vaccines.
Oh, no.
She even showed up at the hospital, creating a scene and causing such a commotion that security had to escort her out.
Oh, jeez.
And she just kept spiraling. She started sending David threatening text messages, which his lawyer used as further evidence of her instability.
Wow.
The court took all of this into account. They reviewed the evidence, including Sarah's forgery and her increasingly aggressive behavior, and granted David emergency custody of Emily.
Good.
But in the following months, Sarah's actions escalated.
Oh, no. What happened?
She was arrested trying to break into David's home and kidnap Emily.
What?
Yeah, she ended up in jail.
Wow.
And when the court met again, Sarah's case just got worse. The judge, pointing to her dangerous behavior and complete disregard for court orders, gave David full custody of Emily.
It sounds like the judge made the right call.
Sarah's parental rights were completely revoked, and she was forbidden from any contact with Emily.
Wow.
There's a lot for David and Emily to process, but they started rebuilding their lives, even moving to a new state for a fresh start.
I bet.
Emily's health, despite all of this, started to improve. Sarah, on the other hand, well, she fell deeper into the world of conspiracy theories.
Oh, no.
She even started associating with people who were involved in that January 6th incident.
Wow.
David was, of course, still very worried about Emily's health and safety.
Understandably.
So he decided to enroll her in online school. And after years of setbacks and worry, he was so happy when Emily could finally get the COVID-19 vaccine.
Oh, that's good.
David hasn't had any contact with Sarah since she got out of prison. He's just focused on making sure Emily has a safe and healthy environment to thrive.
That's good to hear.
Emily's getting stronger and healthier every day, and David finds comfort in knowing she's free from those toxic beliefs that once threatened her well-being.
Yeah.
He went through a lot to protect his daughter.
Yeah, he really did.
Yeah, it was a long and tough journey for him. But
Yeah.
just a few months ago, David finally saw Emily get that COVID-19 vaccine.
Wow.
It was a moment he honestly wasn't sure would ever happen,
Yeah, after all that.
especially with Sarah sabotaging their earlier attempts.
Right.
David's whole journey with this had been a real roller coaster, ups and downs and everything.
I bet.
But now he had full custody of Emily and a sense of peace he hadn't felt in years. He felt like a real dad again.
That's great.
Every day he was just so thankful that Emily was safe, thriving, and getting healthier and stronger as time went on.
Yeah.
He knew there might be more challenges in the future. Who
Mm.
knows what could happen, right?
True.
But for the first time in a long time, David could look to the future with some hope.
That's awesome. It sounds like he's in a much better place now.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
He hasn't heard from Sarah since she was released from prison, but he's not really dwelling on it.
That's probably for the best.
Yeah. At this point, all that matters to him is Emily,
Yeah.
and they're continuing to build their new life together. David's just determined to protect her from anyone, especially her mother, who might try to put her at risk again. For David, there's no greater joy than knowing his daughter is safe, healthy, and finally free from those dangerous beliefs that almost completely derailed her life.
Yeah.
And that's the end of David and Emily's story.